Hey folks, Troy Dooley, the Network Marketing Advocate, and I tell you what, powerful stuff happened in the profession this week. You don't want to miss it. We're going to get right to it. But I first got to do a shout out to the Real Savvy Success Conference. It's coming up September 8th through the 10th. And I mean, jam-packed. It's billed as a female empowerment conference. But listen to me, 80%, 81% of this whole profession is made up of females. If you're a man trying to lead a team and you're not at this event, I think you're just double, triple dumb. And here's why I say that. Here's the men that are going to be at this event, right? And this is just a small amount of them. Randy Gage. Randy's somebody that, besides being one of the best dressed guys in direct selling, when the fire gets the hottest is when he drives the furthest. It's amazing to me. I mean, when you see what he has gone through to build what he has built today, you got to hear his story. You got to hear what he's going to be training on. Richard Brook, somebody that is a personal mentor of mine, somebody that has probably helped me inside of direct selling in the last 12 months more than any single one other individual, except maybe BK Barreco. I mean, it's amazing his drive and his passion. He's going to be there sharing something that you don't want to miss. One of the others, Todd Falcone. I have watched Todd for the last decade not build it once, but build it once, twice, 3 times. Not build it and it fall apart, but I'm talking about build it, make the money, and build something even bigger, never raping his downline, never trashing his former company. The training and the tenacity that he puts in at showing you how to build one company at a time, doing it right, is amazing. If you're a man and you're thinking, I don't need to show up, get your butt there. 80 to 81% of this profession is made up of women. You want to learn how to lead women, hang out with women. And I tell you what, I have met some of the greatest there. Some of the women that are going to be there. Lisa Jimenez is going to be there. Julianne Jones, Dawn Billings, Onyx Cole. I mean, the list goes on and on. I can't get them. One of mine that I say is my little sister, Sarah Robbins, is going to be there. I'm telling you what, unbelievable speakers. You want to be there. Hey, some of the great stuff that's going on, I just got this in. Vemma is doing it again. I mean, it's amazing to me, and I want to share real quick. I'm going to take just a second and tell you why Vemma is an icon in direct selling and why I believe they are the future. They're one of the few handful of companies doing it right, and here's why. Number one, they're driven by the mission. It isn't about just the money. It's not about just making $100 million. It's the mission. And companies that are built on a mission, that are pushing it forward based on that, are changing lives. They have longevity. That's what you're looking for. The second thing is, they don't outsource very much at all. Formulation, bottling, everything is in-house. Their chief formulator, Dr. Wang, I think it is. Man, let me put my glasses on because I always say these. Yeah, Dr. Wang has been with them almost since day one. But when you look at his impeccable resume and you look at the fact that he graduated with a PhD from LSU on really trying to help people in their health, losing weight, managing weight, all that stuff, you realize that their whole drive, their whole passion is internalized. They don't outsource it to a third-party formulator hoping that he gets the mission. They drive it forward. I love that. They own their own bottling plant. And the one big thing that I love about them is they truly believe that distributors are brand partners. Matter of fact, they believe it so much. Listen to some of the stuff they are initiating right now. This is great. If you're going for the gold over there, they're giving you a trip for 2 to the excuse me, to Scottsdale, to the home office. That's amazing. They've got a brand new platinum B&W incentive. But here's the greatest thing. I love what BK does for the average distributor. There's new incentive trips on every level that they're doing, and they're putting out there a brand new program. Bring in 3, yours is free. I think that's amazing, man. I mean, that's what it's about right there. It's great. You know, when you look at the economy, you look at the stock market's down 500 points yesterday, and here's Vemma up 17% last year, hitting $92 million. I predict this year, not only will they exceed the $100 million mark, I think they're going to blast through it in a big way. Keep your eye on that company. Primerica, I tell you what, after 20 years of Art Williams sitting on the sidelines, John Addison and Rick over there said, come on home. We want you to be our keynote speaker. They've had amazing results. We're going to put this up. Richard Brooks sent this over on Facebook. Brand new speech from Art Williams at the 2011 conference. I don't care what company you're in. This will motivate your butt like nothing else. Okay, watch it. It's great. Hey, let's do a quick review. AutoXTen. We've given them a couple weeks, no changes. Okay, no policies and procedures, no product being sold outside the compensation plan, legal definition, pyramid, plain and simple. Now, if they get some attorneys over there, great. So far, Grimes and Reese, nobody seems to be representing them. They got some major flaws. You better be careful over there. It's going to cause a problem. Another legal definition, they are not network marketing. Okay, legal definition of a pyramid, yes. Legal definition of network marketing, no. Either do it right or don't do it at all. Don't be trying to shortchange people. Doesn't work. We'll put some stuff up over in the post. Skinny Body Care. Talk with Ben Galinsky, the owner of that company, to clarify some stuff. Didn't get a lot of clarification. Very defensive. Very, I don't know. Thank God he has some great leaders in the field because they really are, I think, the backbone of Skinny Body Care. And if they can get their people in line, stop this continual adding people to groups, spamming and all that, it'll probably be a benefit. But reached out to both Ben and Grimes and Reese, who he said's their attorney. Grimes and Reese obviously let me clarify this. They have represented him in the past. I did not get any solidity from Grimes and Reese that they have represented him in Skinny Body Care, although Ben said, yes, they've approved my website. I find that personally hard to believe. I have reviewed dozens of Grimes and Reese clients, and I have not seen one of them that they just flat won't get Grimes and Reese approval without policies and procedures. And there are no policies and procedures. The terms and conditions at Skinny Body Care are incomplete and inaccurate. And I do have issues with that. Red flags stay, but I want to say this because I think it's very important. The top leaders of Skinny Body Care reached out to me. And I believe that they will, if this company succeeds, it won't be because of the formulation, it won't be because of the companies that Ben runs, multiple companies under one umbrella, it won't be any of that. What it's going to be is their tenacity to win and win big. Red Flag Stand still has issues with this. Not a traditional, no, I won't even say that. You cannot call yourself a network marketing company if there's no policies and procedures. The distributors that have joined that company might be classified affiliates, although there's no affiliate agreement there either. And the terms conditions are way too vague. Sadly, if there was a boatload of chargebacks, I don't think Skinny Body Care could survive because even MasterCard and Visa wouldn't put up with this crap. So clarify, watch it. We're going to put some more stuff up over on the blog, see what's going on there. Michael Collins, not only is he a distributor in the field, but he's a critic of the industry. He's got some issues with some things. He brought up something this week publicly over on Facebook, and I want to address this. If you're a leader in a company, and you, for whatever reason, you're trying to build your business, it's got free sign-ups, you can just put people's names in, whatever. Maybe you've taken a bridge loan or a performance bonus or a signing bonus, and you need to live up to stuff. Whatever it might be, no matter how high up in the food chain you are, do not just go put people's names in there. That's unethical, if borderline not illegal. You're taking private information, you're putting it inside of a compensation plan. You're putting it inside of a different company. This could ruin somebody in their primary business if all of a sudden people say, oh my gosh, in this case, Michael Collins is with XYZ company, but yet I thought he was a leader over here. Don't do that crap. Okay, if you can't play by the rules, if you can't do it right, if you can't live by a high level of excellence just because maybe, you're writing checks your butt can't cash, then doggone it, stop it and do it right, okay? Don't fake it till you make it, which actually brings me to another leader out there that brought up a comment. Tom Chenault brought up and got a good thread going on the fact that there's so many people that call themselves leaders and all they do is cut and paste. Look at the lifestyle. Look at what John Maxwell said or so-and-so said. Nobody has original stuff. If you're going to lead. Don't fake it till you make it. Don't do any of that. Be authentic, be transparent, and put some of your own stuff up. Hey, you can use some great stuff. I use Orrin Woodward stuff all the time. But put your own original stuff in there. I do a radio show every morning, and I take somebody's book. Like right now, we're taking Chris Widener's book. Okay? We're using it. But I add my own stuff to it. Do that. Okay? It's the only way to do it. In closing, I gotta do a bragging on somebody here. I want to brag about Terry Armstrong. Okay, this is a little gal over in Zervie that I've watched for the last couple of months, and two things stand out. I'm going to put a picture of her. Phenomenal picture. She's in a, I'm assuming I think it's a bikini. I don't know anymore with ladies. It could be panties and a bra for all I care. But here's the 46 years old. She has driven it at Zervi from the product standpoint. She's using the product. It's making a difference in her life. And these are the two principles that I have gained. And I wrote this down. I want to say it. Number one, with Terry, it's not about life change. It's not about all the status quo. It's about a life transformation. And you can see this in her picture. It's beautiful to see where she came from and where she's going. Not just physically, but emotionally, spiritually, financially. It's amazing. And the second thing is she has some of the greatest self-confidence. She walks her talk. Chris Widener, in his book right here that I just talked about, Angel Inside, writes it this way. If you're to be successful, you must find self-confidence in the things that you do well and then pursue them. Terry Armstrong does that. Terry, I love you, girl. My hat's off to you. You are rocking it. You've got a good team going over there. Hey, guys, be watching. I tell you, I'm putting together the whole Network Marketing Advocates Initiative. We're putting this together, and we're just going to be known as the Advocates. Now, you can't do that with the website because that's already taken, but I'm telling you, we're going to make a difference. You're going to be seeing some stuff coming up. We're going to launch this at RSS, but it's powerful. And if you really stand for this, and we're going to start putting it out here, what we stand for, what I believe that we can do to drive this thing home, I think you're going to be amazed. Because I tell you one thing, I'm going to do this whether you guys are with me or not. I believe that we can save this doggone profession. And we can make it something so proud to be a part of that everybody wants to be a part of it. But everybody understands there's a high standard of excellence that we got to live up to. Have a great weekend. Live life like it's an epic adventure. I'll see you at the top.